Yes.
Milord, I'm sorry, Milord, I have a part-heart matter.
Yes, Mrs. Dasgupta. Item number 2.
2, Milord.
Yes.
Date में कर लिए fix, Milord.
Item 2.
Lordship, Lawrence Shiratan Tiwari has problem on 5 to 9, Lordship.
Choose a date. Due to paucity of time, the hearing could not be completed. Stop. List again on such and such date.
No, 13.
Actually, I have a part-heart matter.
No problem.
Hello.
Yes.
30.
Next. Yes. Call the list. Yes. I think on the last occasion, this court wanted to know the status of the Godavaran case.
My Lord.
Yes?
My Lord.
Yes, Lordship, my senior, she is coming, Lordship. Yes, Lordship, my starter mother, she is coming.
No, there is nothing to start otherwise. Matter has, in fact, the hearings have been rendered at length by the petitioner side. The only issue remains is what has happened to these, ultimately what happened to these two orders. Because one of the stand of the state government is that there is a restriction for lifting trees, correct?
My Lord.
Yes, only because of that, because those orders are very old
My Lord.
and those are interim orders. We don't even know whether when the restrictions and the barks were taken into custody, whether those orders were still in operation. That also we don't know.
No.
Now, without those things being cleared, we cannot blindly pass a judgment. This is why the matter was posted today.
Yes, Lordship.
At least if you have come before this court to make a request, you must have had some instruction in the matter. This is the otherwise it is unnecessarily wasting judicial time of the court.
My Lord.
We've put this matter specifically today. In fact, there is a special division bench where I am also a part of it. Despite that, this matter has been listed at 10:30. And it's a 2013
Actually, my
matter.
lord, I have searched in the net, my lord. There is no such order, my lord.
No such order means
My lord, interim order they shown regarding
that interim
ban of Badgila bars, my lord.
No,
There is no specific.
See, Mr. Counsel, the ban is not on bark. Ban is on trees.
Tree,
Correct?
yes,
Now,
my lord.
that is a subsequent argument where you are saying bark is not tree, which this court has to deal.
My lord.
The court has to deal with that issue,
My
whether bark could be also part of tree or bark could be something different. That is different. But first and foremost, is there a ban on trees? Is
Yes.
that ban still going on? What
Still
is the
going on.
status of that case? That is important,
My lord.
isn't it?
My lord.
Because
That is-
unless and until...
my lord, with respect to trees, felling of trees, transporting of felling trees, these are banned, my lord.
These are banned.
These are banned. But my lord, regarding bark,
No, there you are right.
regarding bark, it is
Regarding
not
bark,
banned.
there is nothing. But
My
you
lord,
see,
I
will express my anxiety because you see, what is bark? Ultimately, they are the skin of a tree.
My lord.
Correct?
My lord, my
So
lord.
they are part and parcel of the tree.
But my lord,
So therefore, when you say there is a ban on tree,
my lord,
would that exclude the skin of the tree?
my lord, that is the special tree, the medicinal plant.
Maybe,
if the bark is removed, my lord, automatically it is filled up.
That you are
My lord,
this is one of the
I-
argument that you are advancing.
No,
now,
my-
this court
this is
has
the
to
this is the
consider-
fact. Other side also admit this because these things are going on long
Yes,
back.
Ms. Bora.
Long back.
What is the status of these cases?
Lordship, this case is still continuing, Lordship. Lordship, in this case, too many directions has been given, Lordship. That part earlier given and some still continue. They are monitoring all the forest.
So as of now, there is a ban on felling of trees or transportation of trees.
that direction is still
Is still holding the field.
holding
All right. We will record your finding and we will post this matter
And
on another date for delivery.
Lordship, this is
Because
all,
otherwise arguments are over.
Lordship.
My lord, I may be allowed to point out one thing. my
Yes,
lord.
please.
And Lordship,
in-
this is
in
the
my-
latest directions of this Honorable Court regarding another issue.
My lord,
That matter is not disposed of till that due to their
This is of which date?
January
24.
24.
Yes.
Yes, still continue
Ordered accordingly. So this matter is still going on.
going.
which judgment?
মানে এই মেটাৰটো তাৰমানে চলি আছে ডাইৰেকশ্যন বেলেগ বেলেগ বিজি হৈ আছে ইটছ এণ্ড এভৰি ষ্টেপ বেলেগ বেলেগ ডাইৰেকশ্যন
But regarding trees and the felling of trees, etc., my lord.
See now the issue boils down to only one question: whether bark is part of tree or not. Definition of bark indicates bark is what? It's a skin of the tree. So obviously in the common knowledge, it would be part and parcel of the tree. If tree is banned, bark is also part of the tree. Automatically there will be ban on tree, ban on bark. Now the argument that is put forward from the other side is that bark has some Ayurvedic medicinal value, and therefore, and he also and another argument is now brought in that once the bark is removed, subsequently it is again
Automatically.
automatically
My lord, that
comes.
curtain again.
But where are those literature? Have you given something on pleadings?
My lord, I have cite to another
Yes.
point, my lord. That is
Yes.
in my miss case 833/2015, my lord.
Miss case Rupak, miss case number?
833/15.
Yes.
My lord, kindly see page 20, annexure E. My lord, I have pointed out in that case, miss case, this is the order, my lord, passed by divisional forest officer, Ukha. My lord, this is regarding Bonsum bark. This bark is exporting, my lord, from Nagaland to other states. Still, this is continue, my lord. And my miss case, I am categorically stated. This is the same line of barks, my lord, Badgila barks. Similar. I have stated in paragraph, annexure E, page, paragraph, my lord, paragraph 6 of my petition. Paragraph 6, page 6
Of the miss case.
of the miss case.
Miss case, page 20 and paragraph.
Paragraph 6, page 6. May I read that paragraph? my
Yes,
lord?
please.
That the applicant begs to state that in a similar situation, the government of Nagaland issuing the TP for transportation of similar goods, that is Bonsum bark, collected from the state of Nagaland outside the state of Nagaland on payment of royalty and sale tax as applicable. For instance, the applicant collected
Wakha division falls under the government of Nagaland.
Nagaland.
So this is another state government you are
My
showing.
lord, in northeastern,
Maybe, but,
my lord, northeastern region,
maybe, but you
in
see,
Godavaran,
Mr. Counsel, you will have to appreciate that in another state maybe this is allowed, but suppose there is a ban by the
banned in northeastern region,
I
not only
understand,
northeastern
Mr. Counsel,
region.
please
Negative
try to
equation.
be pragmatic in your arguments, because you see, if there, first of all, the question is whether there is a ban, whether that ban applies to bark. Suppose, assuming this court comes to a finding that the ban applies to bark, then because some other state is permitting, therefore can this court say the action of the
My lord, I am-
BTC in not permitting is wrong? You have to understand, you be
My lord,
practical, because
my lord,
ultimately you
what-
say, Mr.
what I am
Counsel,
on, my lord-
you are assisting the court, right?
My lord.
Yes.
What I am on,
Because
my lord.
first
This is the
you
similar.
No, you satisfy me that bark will not come under the definition of tree.
My
That
lord-
you cannot say because bark is part of the tree, undoubtedly.
My lord, in the permission itself, was granted to collect the barks
That is true.
from the tree.
That is true, but
Collect the barks of the
all
tree
right,
of Badgila,
just show
bark
me that
especially.
that first order by which you were allowed, which is
My
that
lord.
page.
My lord.
Let us see that again. You see, Mr. Counsel, please don't mind the court asking questions
My lord.
because the
No,
court,
no.
court is asking questions only for clarifications.
My lord.
Because at
My
the
lord.
end of the day, the court has to author a judgment.
Permission is page 22-24, my lord.
20.
22, order dated 19 to 10, 2010,
Page 20.
page 22, Annexer D.
Before that, DFO's letter at page 19. Ayurvedic medicinal herb.
My-
Bhadgila bark.
Badgila bark.
Then 20. We have found bark collected.
Or collected.
Then 22.
Without felling the trees, my lord, only the barks collected. It is collected by, my lord, following the procedure adopted by the concerned
All
officer,
right.
my
So,
lord.
so you are trying to say that the trees are not felled. The
Not felled.
barks which are lying on the ground are
Right.
being collected for making medicines,
Medicine, my lord.
and therefore shall not be covered by the judgment
Definition
of the
tree,
Supreme Court.
my lord.
And further, that is one argument. Second argument, assuming it comes, you are saying that it is the state government who, upon seeking permission, initially gave you permission.
Yes.
Accordingly, you made investment, you started
Transport.
doing all this.
Yes.
Then they suddenly say ki no, now you will not transport outside Bongaigaon.
Outside Borneo.
Correct.
Yes.
This was the first thing they said.
First.
And thereafter they suddenly took
Taken the
everything into
custody.
custody.
My lord.
And this is why you are saying the action of the BTC is totally arbitrary
Arbitrary
and
and
unreasonable.
illegal.
This is your argument?
This simple. This is my case, my lord. This is my case. And I have collected the revenue villages, not from the forest areas. Revenue villages, I have given the details of the collected barks, my lord. Details I have given. I have also annexed all those papers.
Rupak, any idea what is the status of the other bench? See, I can give the judgment now, but the only problem is that I am part of the special bench. Right now, another bench, if one matter is going on, once that rises, the special bench will be scheduled to sit.
Reserved, my lord. I am no objection, my lord. If it is reserved. Does not. Arguments may be concluded.
No, it is. I think it is nowadays very difficult to reserve and give it inside because there is a lot of scarcity of steno. I prefer to give it in court only because generally there is time
My lord.
So there is
in the
exception.
court. So. Ms. Bora, I think this the argument of the petitioner to the effect that they did not fell the trees, and in fact for collecting bark, trees are not required to be felled, seems to be of some relevance. This court is considering that. Now, in that situation, firstly, the ban on felling trees will not be attractive.
I'll
Correct.
indicate, yes, sir.
Secondly, it is you, in the sense BTC, who give them permission,
Yes, I know.
right? And suddenly they restrict it. Initially they give it, then they restrict it, and then without any show cause, without anything, they take everything
Some
into custody.
mistake on parts of officers.
Yes,
also.
later on they have said a lot of things in their affidavit. They tried to improve, but that is in the affidavit. The order has to speak for itself.
My-
Prior to taking into custody, there appears no show cause notice given,
Nothing.
nothing, no inquiry,
My lord.
nothing.
No inquiry.
It's a blatant action
My lord.
of the BTC in taking custody of the bark on the purported reason that there is a ban. If there is a ban, why did you firstly give the permission?
My lord.
That,
And even then, you have never, suppose they would have given a show cause
My lord.
or a right of hearing to the petitioner would have explained that they are not covered.
Petitioner issued lordship. Petitioner did not come.
No, notice
no.
after
That is-
taking custody.
That is in 2004.
Notice after taking custody,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, my
Am
lord.
I
After-
right?
yes, my lord.
Yes. Before custody, nothing was given.
Nothing.
That simply they restricted it, Bongaigaon.
Yes.
And then, because I remembered, they were making this argument that what was the need for taking custody, because they could have always done it within Bongaigaon. This is also one argument I think
My
you
lord.
made
My
on the
lord. My
first
lord.
day.
My lord.
But instead they just took everything into custody. Of course, by filing affidavit, one is resorting to explain the circumstances. But those are afterthoughts, appears to be, because there is no order, there is no show cause notice. After a few years, if a show cause notice is given, how does it? And ultimately, these bark has become redundant. They cannot use them now. How much investment did you make?
My lord, I have stated in my miss case, my lord, about 25 lakhs involved, my lords. Whole process.
You had also given some written arguments.
Yes,
You
yes,
have,
yes,
right?
yes.
Yes.
Even you had given. So written arguments is the at Niger? Or you can.
It's filed on
Yes, I have
11th.
it. I have it. First you write like this. By order dated 18/7/2024, the parties were directed to apprise this court as regards the status of WPC 202/1995 and IA 421 in WPC 202/1995 pending before the apex court. Stop. Today, when the matter was called, MS R. Bora, Leonard, Standing Counsel BTC, submits a copy of the judgment dated 31/1/2024, which shows that the proceeding of WPC 202/1995 is still pending before the apex court, and the various interim orders passed therein are still subsisting. Stop. Stop. Arguments are accordingly taken to be concluded in the matter. Stop. Keep this separately. I will try start dictating the order now. Please take your seats. Second bench uthile janaiba. Heard Mr. PC Day, right?
My lord, my
PC Day, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard MS R. Bora, B-O-R-A.
RB.
RB Bora. RB Bora. B stands for
Boro.
R Boro Bora. It's okay. That's why I get confused. It's Bora or Boro.
First Boro.
Plus Boro. Now it is clarified. RB Bora Learned Standing Council BTC.
Yes, Lord.
Anybody else? Forest is there.
Forest is earlier Dixit Gogoi was appeared. D. Gogoi.
State of Assam is one party and the
Anybody? State of Assam?
D. Gogoi.
Earlier D.
Can you
Gogoi
appear
appeared.
for State of Assam? Just call someone for state and forest. We'll give the name. Huh? Just keep it so and so for State of Assam and so for Standing Council Forest. Ahile Rupok নাম গিটা দি দিব. By filing this application under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, the petitioner is challenging inter alia the letter dated 26/4/2012 issued by the Chief Conservator of Forest and CHD Bodoland Territorial Council Kokrajhar, whereby, where do I get this letter? 26/4/12.
Page number 95. 26/4. Annexer S.
Whereby the collected Bhatgila barks of the petitioner were directed to be taken under departmental custody and for direction to the respondent number 2 to issue the transit pass for transportation of the collected Ayurvedic herbs within bracket Bhatgila barks outside the state of Assam by releasing the collected Bhatgila barks taken into custody and or to pay adequate compensation for causing damage of the collected Bhatgila barks. Stop. Next para.
David Varman, edition of
The facts of the case are as follows. 1. The petitioner, by letter dated 1/2/2010, sought permission from the Divisional Forest Officer, Chirang Division, Kajalgaon, for collection of Bhadgila bark, which is used for making Ayurvedic medicine from the revenue area under BTC. Stop. Yes?
Lordship, sorry for interrupt, Lordship. One letter from Assam government, Lordship. Kindly have a look for 1 minute.
What is the relevance of this letter, Ms. Bora? Because you have...
Regarding ban on bark.
Huh?
Regarding ban on bark road. And one notification from Union.
You said regarding bark. Where is bark mentioned here? Okay. Yes. Mr. Pathak, just give your name. Have you brought on this? Letter on record?
No, Lordship, because it is written to the Assam
No,
government.
if you don't bring this letter on record and you give it to this court in this manner, how can this court take cognizance of
Lordship,
this
this
letter?
letter is not to me, Lordship, actually.
No, Ms. Bora, you see, you are giving this letter at the time when this court is dictating the final order,
Sorry, Lord.
and this letter seems to have some relevance, because as per this letter way back in 2003, the government of India writes to the principal chief conservator of forest.
Lordship, this is, I thought Forest Department will follow Assam government.
No, it is not about who is thinking what. Now
Assam
this says removal of bark outside the area from the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council area. How is this applicable to BTC and state of Assam? This is a letter written to the Meghalayan government.
But this letter is to Forest Department, Assam, Lordship, therefore.
Mr. Counsel, unless and until you put your stand properly by giving chance to the petitioner to rebut, how will the court take all this on record?
Lordship.
Sufficient time has been gone. You've been given time again and again. Who has given you these letters now?
Lordship, I received from the Assam government, Lordship.
Right now?
Just 2-3 days before.
2-3 days ago, then why didn't you not give this to me at the beginning of the day today? Why were you waiting for this court to give the order, start the dictation of the order?
Lordship, sorry.
Please don't take the proceedings of the court so casually, Ms. Bora. You are an experienced lawyer of this court. This court has already started with the dictation, and now during the dictation you are handing over this letter. You have not even given a copy of this letter to the petitioner. Have you given? Then you expect this court to go on with the dictation by taking into all these letters into consideration, copies of which you have not given to the petitioner. Will it not prejudice them? This is not the way of handing over papers. These are not some drawing room proceedings, Miss Counsel. Why don't you file them by way of an affidavit? After that you write. Not this part. There was an order earlier, no? Where I said arguments were concluded. Pursuant to the conclusion of the argument, this court started dictating the judgment and order. Stop. However, during the midst of the dictation, MSRB Bora intervened and produced a set of instructions received, said to have received 3 days back, to show that there are some restriction orders of the central government as regards collection of barks. Stop. This court depreciates such casual approach of the learned counsel in handing over instructions which has a important bearing as regards the adjudication, effective adjudication of the matter, that too without giving a copy to the petitioner. Stop. Be that as it may, this court releases the matter from part heard and directs the respondent to place the instructions by way of an affidavit within a period of 5 days from today.
My lord, may in earlier occasion also they have
Mr. Counsel, you have heard the order.
given it.
Due to paucity of time, the matter could not taken up for hearing. List this matter.
Maybe. My lord,
Yes,
your
next.
lordship had heard the matter at length.
Mr. Counsel, please do not interfere now. I have already passed the order and I have gone to the next matter. Are you appearing in item number 3?
No, my lord.
Yes.
Item number 4.
May I please, Your Lordship? This is the appeal preferred against conviction.
Item number 4.
No.
Where is the other side? Where is the other side?
I have not seen.
Aspirate for list again on such and such date.
My lord, a date may be fixed, my lord. Otherwise, it will be again.
And that date, the list after 5 days on a after 5 days on a date to be fixed by the registrar.